Let me show you how I use pastels to create this soft, out of focus background in my Bumblebee painting. I'm going to start with a green soft pastel stick, but instead of applying this directly to my pastel matte paper, I'll take a knife and a plain sheet of printer paper. I can then use the blade to scrape dust from the stick onto the paper. I'll then take a blending sponge and use this to pick up my soft pastel dust from the paper. I'll make sure the sponge is nice and loaded and then start putting it onto my pastel paper. You can see here I've already got the outline of my bee, and I just use this sponge to carefully work the green pastel around the outline. I'm using a darker pastel stick now to create different shades of green within my drawing to make it more realistic. I can blend this into what I've already got on the paper, and I keep doing this until I've got a nice soft look for the background. Finally, I'm using a yellow pastel stick for the flowers. I don't want to add any detail at this stage, I'm just loosely marking in where those flowers are going to sit in the foreground before moving on to the blurry, out of focus ones in the background. It's really not going to look like much at this stage of the drawing. It's only when I start to add the bee and the details of the foreground flowers that it's going to come together. And I'll be uploading a video showing that part of the process soon.